VTOL VR brings a fresh perspective on the term immersion and proves that you don't always need the amazing graphics of flat 2D simulators to get that feeling of flying high.
And now this is the exact same as the first plane. Get your APU going, and while that's spooling up, you can start up your...
Welcome to VTOL VR, a near-futuristic combat flight game built specifically for virtual reality headsets. Long has been the dream for budding pilots to lock in, lock on, and take to the skies in exciting combat. VTOL brings us one step closer to that dream. Pilot advanced multi-role jets using your hands to flip switches, press buttons, and manipulate the virtual reality flight controls.
Rifle for air-to-ground missiles, Magnum for anti-radiation missiles.
We have all seen the amazing graphics of DCS World, and initially from looking at screenshots on the Steam page, I thought this would be another early access game lacking in visuals, gameplay, and the usual overall poor quality. Well, I'm happy to let you know that this is a very well polished package.
That's a radar button. Do I need that on or off?
Nothing could quite prepare me for the amazing feeling of putting on that VR helmet for the first time. It felt amazing, like wearing a real helmet. No flat video will ever be able to portray this feeling. You really have to try it for yourself. On entering our first aircraft, the first thing that strikes you is the beauty of the clarity. All the dials and instruments are easily legible with no straining or having to move forward to read intricate details. Everything in these aircraft is touchable, clickable, flickable, and even turnable. And with the index knuckle controllers that's fully supported, this is a real treat to behold. The game comes with three main aircraft: the AV-42C, which is the first craft in the game for new players to get to grasp with. It's slower than the other fighters in the game, the FA-26B and the F-45A, but this aircraft has VTOL ability, vertical takeoff and landing, which the others two don't. So expect missions in the game such as transporting troops. People who are not adverse to flying or know nothing need not worry. The tutorial will get you up and running with your first aircraft, from starting the engines, taxiing and takeoff, and following on to basic weapons. However, it does end quite abruptly and leaves you in at the deep end, so some further reading, or like myself, a bit of extra training from Quantify Fighter Weapons School on Discord, who took me out for a co-op flight session to learn more than just the basics. What does this button do? What does that mean? What speed should I approach landing? What speed should I take off on the carrier? What flaps do I need to use? These are all things that the flight school really helped me with. The game caters to all levels, and there's enough depth in the flight model and weapon loadouts for the real simmers out there to really get your teeth into and enjoy.
I'm gonna drop as well.
Over T. Over T.
Pickle, pulling off.
The game also has a campaign for each of the aircraft and fully supports the Steam Workshop, so expect new maps and locations such as Beirut, UK, Iraq, and a whole host of missions and content. The game also includes an S-Cam, so you can record your different cameras and edit them together, which is a great feature. And seeing your character move in third person just shows you the attention to detail in this game is amazing. It really does look like somebody sat there in the cockpit, and this was all done by one developer. Another fact that really amazed me was the virtual joystick. That's right, this thing is virtual, and well, it just works. You would imagine this would kill your immersion or hold you back in controlling the craft, but playing with the index controllers resting on my knee, I could swear I was holding a real joystick. Want to live out your marine carrier launch dreams? Well, this game has you covered. Blasting off the ramp and trying to land at night are equally enjoyable and not so easy in virtual reality. Of the three aircraft, the FA-26B feels the most realistic, and currently it's the aircraft I think you would probably get the most enjoyment from. Nothing beats being able to fly in formation in the newly released co-op mode or going on a bombing run with your buddy at night in full immersion mode. It's To sum it up, VTOL is a flight simmer's dream, and with 1.0 we're now out of early access, so this is a highly polished game. The immersion and enjoyment so far have been fantastic, and it really does go to show how far VR has come, and that graphics akin to DCS are not always needed to get that beautiful VR immersion. So my final score is based on the enjoyment, the immersion and the polish, and I give this game a mighty 8.5 out of 10.
That angle of attack is 8.
It's at 4 at the minute.
Yep, you've got a lot to slow down. You might be coming in a little fast on this landing. Yep.
Oh, I'm way too high.
That's fine. Just touch her down. There's nothing wrong with waving off if you can't get it on the first step. Alright, tell me if you've touched down.
Touchdown.
Good, good. Start braking and get off the runway. Actually, just get in an angle so you can watch my landing, I guess.
Welcome back. Follow the taxi path to your parking area.
You can get your HUD off. And let's turn off all of our systems here.
Yeah.
And make sure your flaps are at 0. And get all the lights off. And now we can start turning off the engines.
There's actually something else I was going to ask you. On the left-hand
Yeah.
panel, you know when we jettisoned the tank?